For me, being in Boise and hiking, I got a little bit of sunshine on my face, so that was always good to get moving. So, all right, guys, let's get Motivational Monday going today. So today I'm going to dovetail on this past week and the opportunity that I had to do something special. And when, as you know from the post that I put on yesterday, that we hiked to the top of Cervidae Peak with Madeline and Easton, which is in Boise, Idaho. It's about almost a 2.5 mile hike that's just straight vertical. It's about 2,000 straight feet that you climb. And like most things in life, it ended up being about a lot more than just the hike. Let me put it that way. At the beginning, it felt very easy. You know, everything was excitement. The energy was high. The weather was good. Everyone was excited, and that's really how a lot of journeys start. There's a new goal. There's a new routine. There's new motivation. You feel really good. You're ready. But that's not where the lesson is. So as we kept going, the trail got steeper, our legs got heavier, the excitement started to fade, and the question started, how much farther? Are we getting close? You know what? Let's just take a break. Does that sound familiar? Because this is where most people stop. Not at the beginning, not at the end, but it's somewhere in the middle. It's the part where it's no longer exciting and you're really not done yet. So, one thing that I noticed on the hike, we were making progress the entire time, but it didn't always feel like it. Sometimes the trail would turn and it looked like we hadn't gone anywhere. Sometimes the top wasn't visible. Sometimes it felt like we were just grinding. But step by step, we just kept getting closer. And that's how life works. That's how health works. That's how our goals work. You don't always feel the progress, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. There are moments where stopping would have been really easy. But we didn't need to sprint. We didn't need to be perfect. We just needed to keep moving one step, then another, and that's it. And really, that's the lesson. Most people don't fail because they can't do it. They fail because they eventually just stop. And when we got to the top, it was really worth it because we could see the view. We had the feeling. We had the feeling of accomplishment. And here's what stood out to me the most. The moment only existed because of everything it took to get there. The discomfort in our legs, my calves burning like they're going to pop off my leg, sweating through my shirt, all the effort we put into it, the questions of should we keep going, the perseverance, the persistence. You don't get the view without that climb. And you don't get that feeling without keep going. So hiking with my kids really reminded me of something important. They don't need a perfect path. They need to experience the process. They need to learn things can be hard and you can still keep going. Progress doesn't always feel good. The reward comes after the work, and you're really capable of more than you think you can. And honestly, those are lessons most adults also need to learn as well. So here's what I want to really give you something to think about today. What or where are you on your climb? Are you at the start? Are you in the middle where it feels hard? Or are you close to the top, but you just don't realize it yet? Wherever you are, really just don't stop. You don't need to go faster. You don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to take the next step. So the hike to Cervidae Peak wasn't just about reaching the top. It was about what happens along the way because the climb is really what builds you. The effort is what shapes you. And the persistence is what separates those who reach the top from those who turn around. So this week, I want you to think about keep climbing. Even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it, even when you can't see the top yet. Because if you keep moving, you're going to get there. So overall, let's have a strong week. Think about where you're at in the climb. Continue to push forward. And before you know it, you're going to be standing, looking at the view, having the sense of accomplishment. So let's attack the week. Thanks for coming on Motivational Monday today. I should see you tomorrow in the gym. All right. See you guys.